Like for you out there that's young, listen to my show. Y'all don't even know what the hell I'm talking about, but other people, y'all gonna catch me. TGNY, shit, Blockbuster. What was the place called? Sunflower Stores. It's hell, Sears. Sears is barely hanging on. You know what I'm saying? JCPenney. It's just, that's the life cycle of time. Even if you talk to your grandparents or somebody older than you, they will be able to name large department stores or large companies from their childhood that now are not open anymore. That's just life cycle. That's just the way the world fucking works. Or even if they do go out, they just basically, like I said before, file bankruptcy, come back, name it another company, but it's still the same goddamn rich motherfuckers doing the same goddamn shit. If that company dies, I'm like, goddamn it, what is it? Drago on Rocket, nigga. Let them die. I don't get it. Why do you feel the need to save them? That's what you have to ask themselves. They'll save them, but won't save you from shit. They giving them billions of dollars, but giving you silly motherfuckers $1,200 and $1,400. What the fuck you gonna do with it? Man, that ain't nobody's rent. Even in the hood, nigga, that's barely paying rent. Come on now. Come on. Unless you staying in a room. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I digress. Because you got to vote for somebody. So you want to vote the lesser two evils. And that's pretty much what every election be. The lesser two evils. Who gonna fuck you the softest? You know what I mean? Because you're getting fucked regardless. But you want at least a soft fuck. Where it ain't painful and damn it, you ain't bleeding out the ass. You understand what I'm saying? There's somebody out there going, but nigga, it is what it is. Remember, this is WPIMP radio, so we talk how it is. You feel what I'm saying? So at this point, looking at the situation with the stimulus checks, I'm pretty sure everybody is not really thinking they're gonna get it. But at some point you probably are. But shit, by the time they give it to you, the fucking COVID gonna be over with. But who gives a shit? I tell people, bruh, you got to go into survival mode. Now, for example, I believe black people, Latino people, my minorities, we used to the hustle and the struggle. So we going to survive regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who we are as a people. That's what we do. But a lot of other motherfuckers, y'all ain't going to make it, man. I see a lot of companies making wrong decisions left and fucking right. I see they're going to have to clean up a lot of fraud about them trying to save companies and giving people these checks and people taking advantage of it, taking all kind of money, knowing they ain't going to pay this shit back or they ain't going to be able to pay this shit back. I feel like you spend all this money to save these companies, this same money that these people are abusing and you know damn well no matter what, the company ain't going to make it. That could have went toward the people. That could have been your second stimulus check instead of trying to save all these major motherfucking companies like that. You know what I mean? Or giving these loans and shit out this money to people or company that you know was already doing bad before the goddamn COVID. You know what I'm saying? And some people, and nobody checked that, by the way. They just basically gave these people money. Nobody checked that. It was companies that were doing terrible before the COVID, because I refuse to believe, let's see, the whole shutdown for COVID started like April, I believe, somewhere in March, April. If your company was going under by April, you were doing bad business any goddamn way, COVID or not. If it didn't take but 2-3 months for your shit to get to the point of you can't pay your people, you was already fucking up. And a lot of it is just mismanagement and bad management. Boy, I tell you this all the time. Don't nothing take down the business quicker than bad management than anything. A major company could go under with bad management for a 3-month period. Just terrible money management. Mother don't know what they're doing. They pretend to know what they're doing. And don't get me started on that, because then we're going to have to shift the conversation to privilege. It's a lot of people getting jobs that they shouldn't be having. Government, private sector, businesses, small and large. They should not have their position. They got their position based on how they could carry on a conversation, kiss ass, privilege, basically. Don't have no experience or expertise in whatever field they're in. That's why so many companies went under so fast. Think about it. Who can't have a budget and say, all right, we having a bad year. Let's cut this budget back to this and survive, right? Who can't do that? How in the fuck is that hard? Black folks been doing that shit forever. We ain't got but this much money this month, and mama done lost her job. So we're going to have to cut back on some shit here. We're going to have to get this and some cheaper stuff and cheaper food and pay this bill, take this bill and pay this bill. We're going to have to do without this bill for a month. We're going to have to let this go and let this go. Who the fuck can't do that shit? Problem being, What privilege does, and you hire inexperienced motherfuckers, made them not aware of when the problem was occurring because they're not experienced at the job in the first place. That's why pretty much every business you've seen going in the first 2 months went the fuck under. Because they were ran badly any fucking way. That shit don't make no goddamn difference whether you gave them money or not. They still was going to go under. If you gave them all the money in the world to keep functioning, they would have went under in the 2 years if the COVID never fucking happened any fucking way. That's the kind of stuff I say you need to look at and defer that to your goddamn people. Everybody don't deserve a goddamn bailout. Like for example, I got a stimulus check, in fact. Now, did I need a stimulus check? Hell no. Because I got several businesses making money left and fucking right. But ain't nobody, ask me nothing. So you goddamn right I took it. So I know it's got to be a bunch of other people out there like me. You know what I mean? That really didn't need it and gainfully employed, but you still sent it to people. Now, the second round, you tried to do it a little better. I understand that. But you still doing it in a fucked up way. Because it's people that make more than $40,000 might need that money too. Understand? They having issues too. They got laid off too. Why is the difference? Why is the difference in always how you want to do something or help people is money? How much money somebody make, the people that you want to help. Ain't nobody noticing that? How much money they make is always money is a difference of what you want to do to certain people. Because if you ever notice, your lower half, your middle class and down, is the people government never really fucking helps. In no type of way. Whether it's your infrastructure, whether it's sending a company that way. Those are the people on either side of the aisle, it don't matter what side, that they don't normally try to help. And then it's so many stupid people in the world, which is a whole nother issue, that is so easily brainwashed to let them trick you into believing that's your enemy over there and it's the same goddamn people fighting each other. In the Prince of Machiavelli book, for example, not saying that, the government treats us like the enemy, but I am saying it. The government, in some cases, treat us like the enemy. It advises you, or the art of war, either one. It advises you to confuse your enemy. That's a tactic, old tactic. Turn them against each other so they don't pay attention to you robbing them blind in the back. And you getting all the information, everything you fucking need. Now, are they doing that on purpose? You motherfucking right. Either side does that shit to make you not look at what the other's doing. Now, the problem that I say stupid, some people might call it critical thinking, is some people are so, we don't be politically correct here. Some people are so fucking stupid that their brain will go critical thinking to see what's happening, to see that people turning against each other like all lives matter, black lives matter. That's the dumbest shit fucking ever. The fact that you would even make up an ulterior name to Black Lives Matter. You don't want to see a people point out that we are getting treated unfairly because you think you're getting treated unfairly. It's just dumb. So it's one thing to say it or have that as a viewpoint to yourself. It's a whole nother to start trying to treat those people like the enemy. And back and forth and vice versa. You just playing into basically all the war hands. Keep you confused, keep you separated, so you can't come together and go to yourself, they fucking all us. You get what I'm saying? Like the best way to conquer a people, and this is basically in every war book you'll ever see, is to divide the people. And it ain't a race thing. That's why race was invented in the first fucking place. Same concept, same thing. Make one race believe they're superior in some type of way that would divide them from the other race. Which means the top percent of people that's running shit can get away doing whatever the fuck they want to do by just saying we're the superior people. And push that shit forward. Now, it's the same thing with Republican, Democrat, black, white. It's all the same shit. Class, rich, poor, all the same shit. If you pay attention, the top 1% or the people that's really fucking rich, they circle the wagons. They make sure each other stay rich. They run whole companies to block other smaller companies out from coming in to getting up to their level. And if you don't believe me, your example is UPS and FedEx. UPS and FedEx has been around for fucking ever. And at one point, this company called DHL tried to come in, which basically was running in England, tried to come in. If you ever notice any company like that ever comes in, UPS and FedEx combine and drop their rate so low that a new company can never compete with them. That's why Amazon ain't gonna last, by the way. I don't give a fuck what nobody tell you. Amazon is not going to be able to come up and challenge UPS and FedEx into basically coming in doing what they do. They not. And anybody that tells you they are, don't know business. Because here's the deal. FedEx, UPS been around for so fucking long, they are solidified. They are in their place no matter what. You can't get them out because they're too powerful now. They do too much. They run too much shit. They work with too many companies. So all they have to do is for a time frame. That's when you know those companies are being managed properly. They will drop their rates so fucking low that you can't compete because you're a company trying to come up. Now, you got to think about the things you're trying to do. You got to be able to compete with them and go to places they go and still charge a rate as cheap as them. Now, UPS and FedEx is managed properly. So they've been stacking money for years, putting money up. Now, goddamn it, just spending it all, trying to grow constantly outside of where they want to grow. They primarily stay here in the United States. And they know that as long as they stay in that realm and you control that realm, you good for the rest of your days. It'll never go under. So once they realize that and stay there, they can push anybody else out. Big companies do it all the fucking time, everywhere. Now, if you don't understand what I'm saying, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, because I know it's a certain amount of stupid people in the world that's easily brainwashed, easily manipulated, that you can tell, motherfucker, the sky is a furry green rabbit, and them motherfuckers go up there trying to feed the sky crabs. You know what I'm saying? You got people like that. Those are the easily manipulated. All you have to do to manipulate them is to make them feel powerful. Even at their lowest point, they could be poor and broke as fuck. If you can say anything to them to make them feel powerful or feel like they're supposed to be some type of elite, they will follow your ass to hell. You know what I'm saying? And the only people that don't realize that they're getting played is, like I said, the people that can't think critically, the people that don't read books, the people that don't read, like I said, The Art of War, or the people that don't read The Prince of Machiavelli or things like that, to know that these are games that people play to basically run people's minds. It's no different than a cult. Same type of shit. To make you believe blindly in something that completely gnaws your common sense to go, wait a minute, if I get this son bitch all my money and I'm in here working for free and I'm basically doing their bidding and I'm not even getting paid, tell me how the fuck is that different from a cult? All you militias marching, fucking with people because they're in some type of different party than yours to try to stop them from doing something. Now, the person that pushed your button that made you go do it is sitting comfortably in millions of dollars getting paid. You out there mad about some shit that you can't control doing that shit for free. You ain't making $9, but you're doing their bidding for free. But for some strange reason, you don't think you're a dumbass. Yes, you're a dumbass. You're the pawn. You're the one they can push around and make moves for them, but don't get nothing in return. You can lose your life over a belief that somebody made you believe. That makes you one of the dumbest motherfuckers. Dude, it's so much I got to unpack. I'm going to have to come back in a minute. I got to handle something. But y'all stay tuned in, man, because I got a lot of stuff I got to go over today.
Machiavellian is Illuminati all through your body. The blows like a 12-gauge shot. Feel me? And God said he should send his one begotten son to lead the wild into the ways of the man. Follow me. Eat my flesh of my flesh. Come with me. Hail Mary, run quick, see. What do we have here now? I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy. Picture paragraphs unloaded, wise words being quoted. Beat the weakness in the rap game and sold it. Bow down, pray to God, hoping that he's listening. Seeing niggas coming for me, with my diamonds when they glistening. Now pay attention, best me peace, Father. I'm a ghost in these killing fields. Hail Mary, catch me if I go. Let's go deep inside the solitary mind of a madman. Screams in the dark, evil lurks, enemies see me flee. Activate my hate, let it break till I'm flaming. Set trip, empty out my clip. Never stop to aim. Some say the game is all corrupted. Fucked in this shit. Stuck. Niggas is lucky if we bust out this shit. And plus, mama told me never stop until I bust a nut. Fuck the world if they can't adjust. It's just as well. Hail Mary, come with me. Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see. What do we have here now? Do you wanna ride or die? La da 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 da. Come with me. Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see. What do we have here now? You wanna ride or die? La da 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 da. peacemakers.